Look at what is being said, not who is saying it. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American Baptist minister and activist who became the most visible spokesperson and leader in the civil rights movement from 1954 until his assassination in 1968. He is best known for his role in the advancement of civil rights using nonviolent civil disobedience based on his Christian beliefs. In the early 1950s, King became involved in the civil rights movement, and in 1955, he led the Montgomery bus boycott after Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white person. The boycott lasted for 385 days and resulted in the desegregation of the city's buses. In 1957, King helped found the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, an organization that worked for the civil rights of African Americans through nonviolence and civil disobedience. He served as its first president. In 1963, King led the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, where he delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, in which he called for an end to racism and called for civil and economic rights for African Americans. In 1964, King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his nonviolent resistance to racial prejudice. In 1968, King was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, and his death led to a wave of riots in cities across the United States. He was 39 years old.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The time is always right to do what is right. I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. But I know somehow that only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe nor politic nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Those who are not looking for happiness are the most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools. One has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. No person has the right to reign on your dreams. Wars are poor chisels for carving out peaceful tomorrows. Not only will we have to repent for the sins of bad people, but we also will have to repent for the appalling silence of good people. The time is always right to do the right thing. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. The choice is not between violence and nonviolence, but between nonviolence and non-existence. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy to a friend. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. Lightning makes no sound until it strikes. Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. The greatest purveyor of violence in the world, my own government, I cannot be silent. The day we see the truth and cease to speak is the day we begin to die. Those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now, until justice rolls down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. There is no gain without struggle. Quietly endure, silently suffer, and patiently wait. It is cheerful to God when you rejoice or laugh from the bottom of your heart. A right delayed is a right denied. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people.
We hope these words will help you succeed and never forget to be kind to others.